Today I'm going to solve the chapter 7 of the Excel part of the Pearson MyITLab course. And if you want me to do any other part like a PowerPoint part, Word part, Assess part, or a Cengage course or Simnet course, or if you want me to do the maths work, stats work, uh, accounting work, finance work, business management work, or any other course work, you can contact me. You can contact me through my WhatsApp number. My WhatsApp number is given on the screen and also given in the description of this video. As you can contact me through my email address. My email address is given on the screen and also given in the description of this video. I am going to start this one assignment. Its name is Exp22 Excel chapter 7 Cumulative HotTubs. Its instruction file. You will read the project description carefully so you will understand what you need to do in this project. In our first step, what is he asking? Download and open the file name exp22 Excel chapter 7 cum HotTubs. MyITLab has automatically added your last name to the beginning of the file name. So our first step basically involves the downloading of the Excel file from the Pearson dashboard. So I have already downloaded the file from the Pearson dashboard. That's our file. Now we will move to our second step. In our second step, what is he asking? Your first task is to use the date function to identify the day of the week each order was placed on the orders worksheet in the cell D2. So we will go to the orders worksheet in the cell D2. That's our cell D2 of the order worksheet. Insert a weekday function to return a number that represents the specific day of the week that the first order was order. The syntax for the function is equal to weekday serial number and return type. The data provided in the serial number argument for the function. The return type argument should be blank by default 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. Use the autofill handle to copy the function to the column. So we will put is equal to, we will use weekday function, and when the order is placed, that's our value we will use, and close our bracket and press enter. So we have got our weekday order that's our step. Use the autofill function and to copy the function to the column. So we will double click here, so that will be copied to the column. That's our step number 2. In our step number 3, what he is asking? The result of the weekday function is simply a number, but you want to result the display that identifies the actual day of the week. Select the range D2 to D12. Apply custom number format of this one to display the weekday. Apply left horizontal alignment to the range. So we will select the cell D2 to D12. That's now selected. In the home tab, we will open the number launcher. That's our number launcher. We will go to the custom format, and here in journal you will remove that one and type 4 times D. That's like that, and press OK. So you see we have got a week day name in our column. And what next he is asking to do? Apply left horizontal alignment to the range. We will apply left horizontal alignment to the range. That's our step number complete 3. In our step number 4, what is he asking? You want to calculate the number of days between the order date and the date of the store received in the hot tub. In the cell G2, insert a days function to calculate the number of days between the date order and the date received from the hot tub. The scientist for the function is the days end date and a start date. Date received provide the end date argument, and date ordered provide the start date argument. So we will go to the cell G2. That's our cell G2. We will put days function. And what is the end date? End date will be the date received, that is in the cell F2, and the start date is in the cell E2, that is in the cell E2, and we will close our bracket. We have got our results in 71. Apply center horizontal alignment to the result. So we will apply center horizontal alignment in the alignment group. Select center and then double click here, so copy the formula down to the column. That's our step number 4. We will move to our next step. In our 5 step, what is he asking? Next, you will use the switch function to switch the OPD code to the text paid in full and the code CR for the text credit. The switch function in the Excel is used to, that's no need to read, that's given for the introduction of the switch function. In the cell C2, insert a switch function to evaluate the first value in the code column, the syntax. The switch expression value 1, result 1, default value 2 or result 2. So these the things we need to use. We will go to the switch function C2, that's our cell C2. We will use is equal to, we will use switch function, that's our switch function. We will start our bracket. Our result expression will be in the cell B2, and what is the value in the cell will be PD, that's changed to, that should be changed to paid in full. So we will use the things like that, paid in full. We will use paid in full. And what will be the next value? If our value will be CR, then result will be the credit. Result will be the credit. We'll copy that one and paste it here in the inverted commas and close our bracket and press enter. So you see we have got paid in full for the PD. And what next he is asking to do? Use the autofill handle to copy the function down to the column. So we will copy the function down to the column. Double click here. You see where it is CR, our result will be credit. Where is PD, our result is paid in full. That's our step number 5 complete. In our 6th step, what is he asking? As a goodwill gesture, Ultimate Hot Tubs want to offer a store credit toward cleaning supplies. If a customer order took too long to deliver, $50 will be offered if delivery is more than 45 days, and $100 will be offered if delivery is more than 70 days. In the cell I2, insert if function, the syntax for the results. If the days of the first hot tub order delivery was greater than 70, then the returned value will be $100. If the hot tub delivery was greater than 45, return value will be 50. Otherwise, the return to $0. So we will go to the use the if function. We will put if function, and what is the result? We will use if days is greater than 70, then what will be the value? Result will be $100. We will use $100. Put the dollar sign. And what is the if the value of the days is greater than 45, then it should be $50. Greater than 45, then result will be $50. And what next? If the value is less than $45, then the value will be $0. And what next? We will close our bracket and press enter. You see we have got $100 results in if its days is greater than 71. What next he is asking to do? Use autofill handle to copy the function to the column. So we will use the autofill function. That's the thing we have calculated here. we can do one more thing if we will change something in the formula, because he gives us here certain things that's are the criteria. We will use the criteria in this also. If G2 is greater than H15, we will make that one as absolute reference. Then the result will be $100. We will make that one also absolute reference. And if G2 is greater than 45, that's H16, we will make that one as a absolute reference. The result will be $50. We will make that one also absolute reference. And if G2 is less than 45, the result will be $0. So we have got results as $100. We will copy that one function downside by double clicking on that one. You see we have got results where our value is greater than 70, the value result is 100. Where it's less than 45, then our result will be $0. That's our step number 6. In our step number 7, what next he is asking? Finally, you will create nested if function that displays send a gift basket for the customer who bought either the luxury or the Serenity model and paid in full. If the J2 insert a if function, the logical argument will be a nested AND function with a nested OR function. The model will either luxury or Serenity, and the hot tub was paid in full. The function should display send gift basket if these conditions are met. If the conditions are not met, there should be empty string. So we will go to the cell J2. That's our cell J2. We will put if function. What is the first logical test? Our first logical test will be nested with AND function. We'll use AND function. That's our AND function. AND function will be if the our first one function will be OR function. We will use OR function. OR function will be luxury or Serenity. So we will select model will be that's in the cell A2 is equal to luxury. We'll copy that one and paste it in the inverted commas. Or is equal A2 is equal to Serenity. We'll use Serenity. Use in the inverted commas. And what next? We will use AND function now. And the result will be hot tub was paid in full. So we will use the cell B2 will be C2 is equal to the paid in full. We will close our bracket. And what will be the result if value is true? The value will result will be if the condition is send a gift basket, that should be a result. If these two conditions are met, our result will be send a basket. And if these conditions are not met, there should be empty string. We will close our bracket and press enter. You see we have got our results. That's the first result is send the basket. That's our formula. We will type multiply sign with the OR function and AND function. So these two conditions are met. The result will be gift send a gift basket. Otherwise an empty setting. Use the autofill handle to copy the function to the column. So we will use the autofill handle. Double click here. You see we have got our result. and where our value is not, these conditions are not met, there should be an empty string. That's our step number 7. In our step number 8, what he is asking: below the main data set in the session for the summary statics, you will first calculate the average number of days between the order received and order date. In the cell B15, insert the average if function to calculate the average number of the days for the luxury model A14. So we will go to the cell B15, that's our cell B15. We will use average if the range should be average number of days, that's in the cell. No, that's not our range. Our range will be the cell in the cell A2 to A12. And what will be the criteria? Our criteria is in the cell A15, while the average range is the number of days to deliver the gift, that's our days. And we will close our bracket and press enter. So we have got our results, average number of days as a 65 days. That's our step number 8. What next he is asking to do: use the autofill function to copy the B16 to B17. So for copying, we will use the absolute references. For the A4 to A12, we will use F4 for the absolute reference. For G2 to G12, we will use also absolute reference. And we will copy now down the formula. You see, we have got our results. And what next he is asking: apply number format with the 0 decimal places. So we will apply number format with the 0 decimal places. What next he is asking to do: last thing, apply center horizontal alignment to the range. So we will apply center horizontal arrangement. And what next he is asking: while preserving the existing border in the cell B17. So we will use the, you see our border is removed for this one, so we will use a bottom thick border for that one, thick bottom border, so it will be preserved now. That's our step number 8. In our step number 9, but next he is asking: in the cell C15, insert a countif function to calculate the quantity of the each term model. Use the mixed references for the range and use the relative references for the model A15. So we will use to the cell C15. That's our cell C15. We will use countif function. Countif function. That's our countif function. We will use the range here. That's our range A2 to A12. And what is our criteria? Our criteria is in the cell A15. And we will use absolute reference for the cell A2 to A12 and close our parenthesis and press enter. So we have got our results in the cell C15, and we will copy downside the formula. And what next we need to do? That's our preserved, and we will apply center horizontal alignment to that one. That's our step number 9. In our step number 10, what next he is asking to do? In the cell E15, insert the maximum ifs function to calculate the highest priced luxury model purchased on the credit. There are two criteria: luxury A15 as a model, credit E14 as a pay status. Use the mixed references to the range and criteria. Use the mixed references to the model name in the A15 and use the mixed references for the word pay status in the cell E14. So we will use in the cell E15, we will use max if function. That's our max function. What is the maximum range of the credit? That's our credit store range. And what next we will do? Criteria range 1 will be the luxury model. Criteria range 1 will be the models A2 to A12. And what is the criteria? Our criteria 1 will be the luxury. And what is next we will do? Use highest price, credit as a pay status. So we will use the What is the next criteria? We will use the credit luxury as a A15 and credit E14 as a pay status. So we will close our bracket and press enter. So we have got our result. Highest results will be $100. That's our step number. And what next he is asking to do? We will use the absolute references for the some things. Press F4, and for the next one we will press F4 also, and we will copy that one formula downside, so we will get our results. That's the way we have got our results. That's our step number 10. We have total 25 steps in this assignment. I have performed 10 steps in this video. That's a very complicated chapter of the Pearson MyITLab course. And if you want me to do the remaining steps of this assignment, or if you want me to do your Singage course, Simnet course, or if you want me to do your maths course, stats course, finance course, accounting course, writing work, or any other work, or business management work, or supply chain management work, you can contact me. You can contact me through my WhatsApp number. My WhatsApp number is given on the screen and also given in the description of this video. Or you can contact me through my email address. My email address is given on the screen and also given in the description of this video. Or you can scan the WhatsApp barcode which is given at the start of the video and end of the video in the thumbnail of the video also. And if you like my video, please subscribe my channel to get new video updates. Thank you.